Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Eman. Today I am doing an Ask Eman video. So I will be answering all of your questions while doing this makeup look. And I wanted to do a makeup look that was perfect for spring. So I kind of did like pinky vibes all over. So if you guys want to see how I did this makeup, plus answering all your questions, just keep watching. So not too long ago, I put up a post saying that I'm going to be filming a Q&A and I asked you guys to send in your questions. So today I'm going to be answering your questions and doing this makeup tutorial all at the same time, which is always a little bit tricky. It's hard for me to focus on makeup sometimes when I'm talking and thinking too much, but I'm going to try my best and we're going to get right into this. If I don't mention what product I'm using, you guys, don't worry. It will all be listed in the description box, so you could definitely check that out. But for your reference, I just used the Smashbox Mindful 5 CBD Nourishing Lip Oil. So many brands are coming out with CBD lines now. I haven't seen a product with CBD that I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. But I'm also using a little bit of the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. This is a major lip plumper. This is instant and long-term lip plumper. So if you want a little plumping for your lips, I like doing this at the beginning of the makeup. Then by the time I go do my lips, they're like ready to go. All right, let's get into these questions, you guys. So the first question is, how are you staying fit in this time of quarantine? That's a very good question. And the honest answer is, I'm not at all. So if you guys have noticed, maybe you've noticed, maybe you haven't, but my face is so much fuller. I was talking about this in my last video. I've definitely put on weight. I've been having a really hard time getting the motivation to do at-home workouts because I'm the type of person that like needs to be pushed. I need to be yelled at by a trainer. So I like going to a gym. I like doing classes. Working out on my own and finding the motivation to work out on my own has been really hard. So I've put on weight. And then on top of that, I've, just being at home all day, I'm not active, I'm not as busy. So I am eating way more than I normally do and just eating stuff that I normally never, ever eat, like chips and chocolate and candy and cookies. Like I never eat that type of stuff. That's all I've been eating lately. It's not good, you guys. So I basically have stopped buying any of that stuff because for me, if it's in my house, I'm gonna eat it. So I just stopped buying any of that stuff. And I've started buying all of the healthy stuff I always buy, fruits, veggies, all of the things I love as well. Like eating all that stuff wasn't making me feel good. It was actually making me feel terrible. So I'm so glad I'm kind of slowly getting out of those bad habits, and I've started running outside, which has made a big difference. I'm not a huge fan of running outside, but I'm getting used to it. I'm just growing to love it, and I've built like a really good playlist, so it's making me enjoy it a lot more and just have a reason to get outside. It's been really helpful. Look at my lips, you guys. Oh my God, I really feel that. They're definitely getting plump. Oh, I like it though. Okay, I'm trying out a new foundation today. Well, new to me. It is from e.l.f. This is the Flawless Finish Foundation. I've never used this before. I'm using the shade Almond. So let's test this baby out. I've never used this, you guys. All right, next question is, do you have any family in Egypt? If so, how often do you visit them? I do have family in Egypt, but I'm not very close with them. I don't know them very well. So I haven't seen them in years and years and years. I used to go back to Egypt with my family almost every year. We used to go every summer, but then the revolution happened, and honestly, I have not been back to Egypt since. Every year I say this is the year that I'm gonna go back, but I don't end up going back for whatever reason. Like this year, I was convinced that I was going back to Egypt because my mom has a home there and we were all gonna go together and it was gonna be like this really great trip. And then coronavirus happened, so that's not happening anytime soon. And honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna be traveling anytime soon. I haven't been back to Egypt in it's been almost 10 years since I've been back, which is so crazy and makes me really sad because I love Egypt. It's one of my favorite places in the world. Hopefully I'll be able to go soon. I've been saying it forever, but hopefully. Okay, I like this foundation. I feel like I definitely need to wear it and do a proper wear test before I give you guys like my full opinion on it. First impression, I really like it. It's like has like a really nice texture to it. So first impression is good, but I definitely need to let it sit and wear it, and then I can give you my like true opinion on it. Do you guys remember how I was telling you that I'm not contouring my face anymore because I felt like my face was too thin and I didn't want to contour? Well, guess what? I am back to contouring because thin face is not a problem I have right now. So I definitely feel like my cheeks are very chubby. So we are going to contour, and I'm just going to use the Nars concealer to do this. The shade that I'm using is called Eman. This is a really good color because it's like a little bit ashy. So it's a good contour color. I haven't done this in so long. Oh my goodness. All right, next question. Charlotte asks, how did you get into makeup and skincare? Did you ever suffer from any kind of acne or skin problem? Love your videos, by the way. Thank you, Charlotte. Okay, so a few things. Let's answer all of this. I definitely suffered with acne. I think if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I've had a pretty long acne journey. I've done everything from Accutane when I was younger, because when I was younger, I had really bad acne in high school. I think I've told this story before, you guys, but I remember my acne was so bad. It was just like all over my face, and it was like, I guess cystic acne, the type that's like underneath the skin and it's really red and really inflamed, and it was just everywhere. My doctor put me on Accutane, and I think I was on it for about a year, and all my acne went away. Like, it definitely worked for me. I feel like there's pros and cons for it. Like, it is a very strong acne medication, so I know some people don't love it, but for me it definitely worked. Years later, I started to get like a little bit of acne here and there, and I used Proactive, and that really worked for me. Like, Proactive made my skin look amazing. And then as I got older, I would just get the occasional breakouts here and there, so like a really great skincare routine is super important. I really love using Different. It definitely helps. It's a great over-the-counter option. Yeah, so I've had like quite a long journey with acne, but at the end of the day, taking care of your skin starts from inside out. So yes, it is about the products you use, but it's also about what you're putting in your body. I know for me, when I stopped eating dairy, it made a big difference. My skin cleared up. So I think you definitely need to see and try different things to see what works for you. How did I get into makeup and skincare? All right, let's do a little story time. I don't know if I've said this on my channel or not, but when I went to school, I got my degree in business. And then after that, I didn't really know what I was gonna do with myself. My dad was in accounting, so I was like, what should I do? He's like, go into accounting. I'm like, okay. And honestly, the reason I didn't know what to do is because when I was younger, I just never really had a chance to explore what my passion in life was. So I just thought, let me just go into business. It's practical, you know, it's safe. And then I went into accounting, and I worked for a bank. I worked for a financial company. I was really unhappy, you guys. It was not meant for me, and I was literally coming home crying every day, and I was just super unhappy. So I decided that I needed to find what my passion in life was, and I decided to take some time off from work and try different things. And I literally tried so many different things. I tried being a fashion designer because I thought I loved fashion. I tried being a wedding planner because I thought I liked planning events. I tried so many different things, and then I somehow fell into makeup. But I got into makeup really late. And before I fell into makeup, I didn't even really wear that much makeup. And I think I kind of just discovered what makeup was. And once I discovered what makeup was, it just changed my life. I just knew that makeup, beauty, how I felt when I had, you know, the best version of myself. Like when I had my makeup on, my hair was done, my skin looked great, the confidence that gave me, it just made me feel so good. And I knew that that was what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And I wanted other women and other girls to have that same feeling. So that's how I started my journey in this crazy world. Okay, next question. What are the behind the scenes life of a blogger? I mean, the dark truth and the illusions. I will tell you this, the behind the scenes of, I don't use the word blogger because I don't think I'm a blogger. I don't have a blog, first of all. I am a content creator because I'm pretty much make content 24/7. So I think one of the biggest things people don't understand about being a YouTuber or being a social media influencer is that it's a 24/7 job. You never turn off. You literally never turn off. You're filming all the time. You're either filming for Instagram or filming for YouTube or IGTV or TikTok or IG stories, or you're editing, or you're taking pictures, or you're collaborating, or you're working with brands, or you're going to events. Like, it's non-stop. That is the one thing I don't think people realize. From all the girls that I know that do this for a living, for a full-time job, we all kind of say the same thing. It's so exhausting. I'm sure everyone's job can be very exhausting and very tiring, but I think the main thing is a lot of people, or most people in their jobs, they do their 8-hour shift or their 10-hour shift, and then they go home and they can shut off. For us, we don't get to shut off. That's the thing. There's really no time, no period where we can just turn off. It just doesn't really happen. And it's just the nature of the job. And you have to know how to do everything. So you have to know how to work the camera. You need to figure out the lighting. You need to figure out audio. You need to figure out how to edit videos. You need to figure out how to post them. Like, there's just so much that goes into it. But of course, there's amazing pros as well from this job. Don't get me wrong. There's so many amazing things that we get to do. To be able to do all these amazing things, you guys, you have to put so much work. Like, you really have to put in the hard work to get to that point where you get to go on the trips with brands, and you get to go to the events, and you get to go meet all the different people. Like, to get to that point, you have to put in so much hard work. I am loving everything on my face right now, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna give you a quick rundown of what I used. So for concealer, I used the Tarte Shape Tape. Love it, one of my faves. To contour, I used the Nars concealer. To set everything with powder, I used the Too Faced, here we go. Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal setting powder. You guys know I always have a hard time saying that word. And for brows, which turned out amazing, I love how my brows looked, I used the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil, and then I set it with the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow Gel. Both of these combo turned out beautiful. And then for bronzer, I used the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder, this one right here. And then for blush, I was just using this palette from Nars. I think this was like a holiday collection palette. I love it. Like, my face looks so, I don't know, this looks so pretty. Okay, let's keep going here. Oh, did I put primer on, you guys? I think I forgot to put primer on. I forgot to put primer on. Oh no, I did put primer on. I was totally like, wait, did I put? I think this might be why everything looks so good. This primer looks so good. This is the Too Faced the Too Faced Hangover Good to Go primer. This is hydrating, and it has SPF 25 in it. So it says right on it, formulated to make your makeup better. Honestly, I think this is why my makeup looks so good. Okay, let's put that aside. Anna Karina asks, have you started going out on dates yet? So a couple things. Number one, first I'll say the answer to that question is yes, definitely yes. I've been dating for a long time. The one thing I will say is I kind of made a decision after my last relationship that I am not going to share any of that online ever again. It was a very natural thing because at that time I was with someone who was also online, so it just seemed normal. But looking back at it, I just don't want to ever do that again. So for me personally, I will not be sharing much about my personal life when it comes to relationships, unless it's like, okay, we're getting married, then I'll tell you guys. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep it to myself. But I will tell you, yes, I've definitely been out, out doing my thing. I don't know. I don't know what that was. Next question is from Cinderella Tales, and her question is, what sign are you? I am a Pisces, and I am a true Pisces, which basically means I am extremely emotional. I'm very empathetic to other people's feelings, so I'm really affected by how other people are feeling around me and energy. Extremely sensitive as well. And yeah, we're just very aware of other people around us and the energy around us. So yeah. If you're a Pisces and you're the same, let me know in the comments, because I'm definitely all of those things. Next question is a really funny one. Would you ever date Bret Caprio? So, funny story. I know I've never dated him, just FYI. Let me just say that from the beginning. But funny story is that I've seen that comment so many times, and I don't know why you guys are so specific about him specifically. Let me just show you. I'm going to be using these lashes. These are from Ardell Glamour Lashes, number 415. But yeah, so I've gotten that comment before, like so many times, and I don't get it. Like, I don't know why. I'm pretty sure he used to be Carly Bible's, am I saying her last name right? Carly Bible's boyfriend. I think that's her ex. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I definitely would not. I'm pretty sure he's a YouTuber. So I would never, I most likely, I don't like saying never because you never know, but I most likely would never date a YouTuber or anyone that's on social media. Like, I honestly, like, that's just not for me. I need someone who's like super normal and not into any of that stuff, because I do it for a full-time living. I don't need someone else who does it as well. I think it's just, I've tried it and it doesn't work for me. So these lashes are so pretty, you guys. I didn't put them on perfectly, I'm not gonna lie. I think one's like a little bit more, this needed to come in a little bit, but I'm too lazy to take this lash off and try to put it on perfectly. But they're really, really pretty. They're very different. They have a very different shape to them, but I really like these. They are the 415 from Ardell. Okay, let's do one final question and we will wrap up this look and wrap up this video. Will you be collaborating with other brands or making your own cosmetics line anytime soon? That is such a great question. I was supposed to do a few collabs this year, and I'm really sad because they're not gonna come out. We pushed them to next year. One of them for sure will be coming out next year. I was actually supposed to do a holiday collection collab with a brand, but that obviously is not gonna happen. But that's okay, because now this gives us more time to like come up with something amazing for 2021. So I think 2021 is gonna have a lot of really cool makeup projects. 2020 is a write-off. I've just pretty much have decided that there's nothing gonna happen during 2020, and that's totally okay. Okay, this lip liner from Makeup Forever is so nice. This is such a great color. It's like the perfect nude. In the shade Wherever Walnut, number 606. This is a great color. I have never wanted my own makeup line, and I'm still not sure that I do. But what I do know is that after doing the collab with Catrice, I realized that I know so much about product, and if there's one thing I'm really good at is knowing colors and textures and just knowing what makes a product really, really great. The amount of positive feedback I got on my palettes was so incredible. I think I would absolutely love to consult with a brand or do more of a bigger collaboration. And who knows, maybe one day, if the opportunity is the right opportunity where I do have a chance to have my own makeup line, I think that could be really, really cool. There's a lot of influencer makeup brands out there that I love and I think are amazing. So I think there's potential, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If that's something you'd want to see, let me know. If you ended up getting my palettes and you tried them and you like them, let me know. That's pretty much it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this Ask Eman video. I think it was something a little bit different. There were so many questions. I'm sorry if I didn't get to yours, but I will definitely do another one of these videos. And I love how this makeup turned out. It's like pinky vibes, perfect for spring. The weather is starting to get better. The fresh air is out. I love it. I used some products today that I really love, you guys. Overall, I love how my skin looks and everything's just like very smooth and matte. I just love it. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new to my channel. And if you're new, I'm Eman. I'm a professional makeup artist and I do a ton of tutorials here on YouTube and Instagram and everywhere else. You can find me on Instagram at Eman. Leave me a comment because I love reading them, and I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye.